So this is the time you decide to peel your banana and eat it.
I'm hungry. You have to forgive me.
I can't forgive you because bananas are disgusting.
You don't like bananas?
No, I've literally one day I tasted it and I just had a bad banana.
Is it?
Yeah.
But you like plantain?
Yeah. Plantain's different. Like people that compare plantain to banana.
Are you okay?
No more. Most of the people that I know that do like banana, I don't like plantain.
Is it?
I don't know how.
It's not even this.
But quick question: do you guys have your plantain? Yeah, just like would you just cut it and fry it, or would you guys put the salt on it?
I put salt.
Other people like it sweet. I can't.
I put salt last.
Some people put it last.
Oh,
I put it first.
My mom prefers it without salt because she's like, for her it's supposed to be sweet, but obviously she eats it with salt because everyone else in my house eats it with salt.
I don't know. I can't envision that plantain sweet. It's not sweet. I don't really like it. Sometimes that's why I don't get it from some of the Caribbean shops because it's like, it's not salty.
It's not salty. It's only sweet.
Yeah. Ooh, quick question, yeah. Like, you know how I hate dogs, yeah, and I don't care for them, but sometimes on TikTok, yeah, I see like some dog. Have you seen some white guy? Yeah, he's gone to like African countries and he's saving dogs, like the ones that are being tortured. And you haven't seen that?
No, on TikTok.
Yeah, like he's gone viral. Like he's actually paying all these because I think in Africa they actually doing dog meat. Like it's a thing now. So
it was a thing before.
I
They
thought
eat
my mum
dogs.
was lying. Like
I saw a video in, I'm not gonna say the country, but they were eating monkeys. Like they were making the stew, and then he took the head from out the stew. There's countries that eat snakes.
yeah, but
Snakes I know of.
what's it called? Yeah, going off of that. Yeah, he literally's been like. So, for example, they're about to be tortured. Like they put this metal thing around the dog's neck here before they kill it, and like it's so sad. Like I hate dogs, but that video is so upsetting.
Yeah.
But it's like they've literally tied them up, and then he will give them money so he can free them, and like the dogs are now in like a
In
better
Africa?
happy. Yeah, like he's a white man just going to African countries, innit? But I'm saying, what's your actual idea of like animal testing first?
Honestly, I couldn't give a damn. I honestly could not give a damn.
Don't you think that like the animals have personality, so they're actual people? Do you have to actually put it that way?
Okay, that's
in a
where
sense?
you draw the line.
That's where
From when a dog can speak, even though it's not English, and you tell a dog speak and it's barking, or I saw a husky saying I love you, but it was so cute. You're taking the piss, Iman. You're actually violating. Let's just start off with the topic because you're gonna piss me off.
I could not give a toss about anything to do with animal cruelty. Like, I'm so sorry. Animal cruelty, anything. Like, I eat meat. I love meat. I'm scared of dogs, cats, all those pets. And that's just that.
Yeah, but that makes sense at the same time because I was thinking, what makes it different from us killing chicken and killing a dog?
Yeah.
Do you get it? Because chickens are not deemed as pets, but why do we have the right to kill chicken and eat and enjoy it?
People have
instead of-
chicken as pets.
She said enjoy it.
Who has a chicken as a pet?
Some people that owns farms.
Farms, that's for a living. Like, you're getting money. It's not a pet. You wouldn't call it a
some
pet.
people-
Some people have
Actually,
chicken pets. I was even watching RuPaul's Drag Race. A guy has a pet chicken, and he doesn't live on a farm.
That's strange. That is very strange.
No, that's funny.
As in, like,
Yeah. Chicken I haven't seen,
but
but people, yeah.
and it's trained and everything.
Trained? What do you mean?
Exactly, like
sit and it sits.
trained.
Eat.
Well, I think it naturally does that. It's not like a dog or a cat. You probably need to train those things.
But you need to train anyone, like any animal.
I don't know. Maybe it is.
That's crazy.
Cancel me. I'll carry on eating meat. I don't care.
It won't stop her.
It won't stop me.
What's the question today?
Social media has ruined society. I feel like like in terms of like social media has in society, I feel like everyone knows that, but then like it's a general knowledge, but then there's certain aspects that we need to look at. I was even talking with like with about it, and she was like, oh yeah, people are talking about like male podcasters.
Oh, let's not get on to
What did she say?
male
Male
podcasters.
podcasters.
No.
What?
Like males that host a podcast, like
What's wrong about that?
because basically it was
I think we were talking about
Okay.
it, but I don't think the one we told you, and I don't even know. I don't even want to make a
I'm
statement.
trying to
and
see.
it's not
It's
true.
not that I understand, but I'm trying to say what's wrong with.
it all stemmed from this one podcast that went viral. It all started with a video of two guys their podcast. It went viral of like one of them especially was being very, very rude to Asian doll.
He was so pressed for no reason. Like that whole season episode, like it just doesn't make sense.
So I think people, I'll show you after in it,
Okay,
but I
cool.
think people went back on his previous podcast and were looking at things. He's basically a misogynistic, colorist guy. Like he hates women, and he especially hates black women.
Oh, so it's a podcast just for men. Is that what you're saying? Males, I mean.
It's a male podcast, so they host a podcast. Obviously, they bring
But
females
most of
on.
all their guests
but-
were females, which did not
Exactly.
make sense.
Exactly.
Like, he
But-
was all pressed. Sorry for cutting you off. Yeah, he was pressed. Yeah, and when he told Asians all to come off, and there was another black female that he was like, "Yeah, you can go. Like, I don't care."
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
The one that was like, the one was like, I don't understand why you're being so like.
Defensive or something.
Why you're
yeah,
so
and he was like, get off.
Yeah, get off the thing. Like,
I'm
and
so
that's
confused.
where it stems from. People talking about male podcasters. They basically hate on women, and like I was thinking like, but then isn't it a thing where you see the way how women will always, like we've been saying for years, men are trash. Every single day you see a video or a TikTok or whatever, oh, I hate men. But then I feel like with men, for them, like they make it really deep. But for us, it's like we're just saying it
Not
just
really,
to say it.
because
Or is it the same thing?
I think it's to be honest, I feel like cool. I can sit here be pressed because he's obviously being just like he's just belittling women. So obviously we'll feel a way regardless. But at the same time, they can have a standpoint. We've got the ick. We've got all these other stuff that we've brought up, and it's like at the same time they can say that we're belittling men at the same time. So it's like, really and truly, both of our platforms, we could be doing the same thing, but it's just, I feel like how you do it. Us women, we can say it in a jokey way, but when men are hurt, like
That's what I was saying. Women, they will say men are trash, jokey, or like they will say something to do with men. Obviously, this is generally speaking, but there's
other
certain-
niches that do the most.
Exactly. But then with men, it like they actually
They take
mean
it
it
to heart.
wholeheartedly when they are misogynistic. Or there was even he done another podcast where they were talking about preferences. That's another thing that I want to talk about. But they were talking about preferences, and then all he had to say was, I prefer a light skin or I prefer brown skins. This guy went out to cuss dark. Why are you laughing?
He cussed
Why is
them.
she laughing? Yeah, he cussed them, calling them midnight something, laughing about it. And then he did another video. He was like, preference is preference, but it's like what he said.
No,
I can't remember who I sent it to. Yeah, but I'll show you after. But
Literally.
it was
This is
so
why some
like.
people are actually annoying. They will cover things up with don't say preference is preference.
cover-
Yes, have your preference, but mind the way you talk. This is hatred you're portraying, not
Listen.
preference. Are you mad?
And that's why I saw a video on TikTok here, and like it was people having a discussion, and they were like, I don't know how your preference can not be your race.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I agree with them.
I get that too.
I get what they mean, but I didn't like.
Because you know how most of us, we've grown up to get like, we've only dated black boys or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's not saying that I would dismiss a white boy. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So it's like, but they're saying if you've only dated white, that means it should only be black boys you should date. Do you get it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Which doesn't make sense. Like,
I don't. Again, preference is preference. If you actually don't prefer black girls,
do your thing, but
don't
come and
just
call
don't
us
hate on us.
and all of them stuff there.
Literally, don't hate on us.
But in terms of like, you know, social media and how it's like ruined how people go on about their businesses, how people go on about their problems, whether it's marital problems, or problems with friends, or problems with family, or like, I feel like the one probably the one good thing that has come from social media is the fact that you can network. But even with networking, I don't like saying it because everyone always talks about network, but even with networking, you know, like when people when someone has done something on social media and they get cancelled for it, that's the image that's going to be stuck in people's minds. So even when they do go out to network, people are going to be like, yeah, this person's problematic, this person is this way, this person. So it's like, it's even what's it called,
like ruining their brand.
It's ruined that as well.
But I would say like social media is beneficial in a sense where, like, you know how, for instance, you know, TikTok is getting bigger and bigger every year. Like, no one's really on, and well, most generations on TikTok mainly. But like, you know, when scenarios that happen and stuff, like someone's in a problem, for example, a bigger like, I don't want us to be saying celebrity names, but like bigger people violate people that support them, and then they finally open up and tell their story, they go viral and see like the true colours of that person, but they're not saying it to like tarnish them or defamation of character or whatever, but they're showing like, because I'm a smaller platform doesn't give you a right to do that to me, and then like it will go back and forth, like some girl about some fashion thing that happened.
Oh, I know.
And, like she was able to speak her mind and speak her truth, and even little stuff like when small black businesses be violating, and some girl was just like, how they had her Gucci bag for time and this and that. It's just like, raw, like this is actually happening, but we would not know about it if people didn't speak up on social media. So it kind of enlightens us on what's happening and all of them stuff there.
That's what I mean. I love my TikTok page, because but I feel like it's mostly happened in well, it probably has happened here. For example, there's this one family that are like TikTok famous, and their house got burglarized, but obviously they have cameras outside their house.
I promise you make up words every episode.
That's a word, burglarized.
I'm gonna research it. Give me a second.
The way we looked at me, I'm not even English. I remember this.
They got burglarized, and then like, obviously like they have a camera outside their house. So they were showing like who it was, but the way that happened, like they trashed their whole house. I think I think they started a fire. They started a fire outside of their house.
Oh, she is right.
They started a fire outside of their house, and then
oh, I know who you're talking about, the one that drinks from big portions of cups and stuff. That family is so funny.
They started the fire.
They didn't.
No, the burglars.
Yeah.
They started the fire outside their house, so it destroyed their house in it. And obviously, there were kids in that house. There's a family living in that house. And so, but obviously, like long story short, because his supporters on TikTok are like so like, it's like very big. I think they created, I don't know if they have GoFundMe in the they do. They created a GoFundMe. Oh my gosh, people were donating thousands of pounds. Like, do you get what I mean? Or like I've seen things where people will show like not intentionally, but they will show around the house, and people will ask questions in the comments like, what happened with this, what happened with that. There was even this one lady, she was living with her grandma. Her grandma was like really, really poor, and her grandma is a hoarder as well. So there was like a lot of things in the house, and
I think I saw it on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's so disgusting. Like everything was everywhere in it. Like she was like suffocating in her own stuff.
No.
Okay.
There's that one, but this one it was like she was living normally, but it was just like really hoarded. Like the grandma was living with her grandchildren. I don't know what happened to the parents, but the grandchildren, it was a boy and a girl. Yeah, they didn't have beds, nothing like that. People in the comments were like, drop your cash app, drop your location. They done a whole like garage type thing where they all went to her house, yeah, to give her like things, to give her bunk beds, to give her things to, and it was just like, so like that's the part of social media that I like. But then there's the toxic bitch, which is like, you know, as much as I can say it's toxic, yeah, listen, I'll be scrolling on my phone, yeah, listening to all the tea that's happening.
I don't read comments, you know. My friends always say the comments are the funniest part.
The comments are the
comments.
best.
Comments.
I'm a secret hater. You see how sometimes, yeah, I'm a secret hater. Sometimes you'll see comments, yeah, they'll be hated, and you'll see bare likes. I like it. I would like it, but I would never comment. Listen, I don't know. I feel like it definitely has been ruined, even in terms of like cancel culture. Okay, yeah, you hear that a lot. But like, for example, this is what I don't like, yeah. When someone does one thing, obviously it depends on the severity of that one thing. But when someone does like something wrong in the eyes of social media, they will like make an apology video. Like, you know, sometimes how
I don't think they need to.
You don't think they need to do an
No.
apology video?
I personally don't think they need to.
I don't know.
Like, respectfully, what am I apologizing for?
Well, it
do you
depends
mean?
what you done.
I think it depends on what you did, though.
Okay, cool.
I think it depends on what you did. If you...
Because let's even talk about that 24 hours in a day, yeah. She hasn't apologized because it's like,
She
that's
just
what
she done a apology post,
Yeah.
but not an apology video.
Do you get it? But it's like, it's because of something that she believes in. So I personally don't, if you strongly believe that, stand by it. Don't apologize because everyone's pressurizing you to apologize. But if it's something like sensitive, like mad sensitive, maybe, yeah. But I honestly genuinely don't think.
Going back to that 24 thingy.
When Molly May said that you only have 24 hours in a day.
With that, yeah, don't get me wrong. I believe in the concept of what she's saying, but the way she said it was not good. That's what I think. Like the way she came up, like I don't know how to explain, but like the way she
her knowledge behind that, it was
like,
biased. Like, how are we talking
do you get
about?
it? Like, not okay. The way, okay, maybe not cancelling her wouldn't have been like the best thing to do. But maybe educating her a little bit that you need to understand that people are from different backgrounds. You might be placed in a situation where you are more
should have said
fortunate.
it in a more like
Do you get what I'm
motivational
That's what I said to my sister. She's in a more if she said it in a more motivational, encouraging way, 100 people would be like, "Yeah, you're right." This and that. But she said it in a very, very like diminishing way. Like, we all can do it. If I did it, you can do it.
And the videos people were making
after that was funny. So I believe, like, I believe in what she was trying to say, the concept behind, but it's the way she said it that was very, very, like, it was very, very discouraging.
But the thing
So,
is,
but you believe she should do an apology video?
no, but the thing is, yeah, her apology post wasn't even an apology post because it's not like she said it once and it was like a alright thing. She said it so many times. She stands by what she said. She just apologized for hurting people, but we all know that it probably wasn't even genuine.
But at the same time, remember, she's a whole brand, like, so maybe obviously people behind her are saying like you can't do too much, like you can't
her team,
like her team saying you can't apologize that much. But I'm saying if you believe with something and you stand by, I don't believe you need to apologize for anything, because it's like that means you lot are kind of contradicting my point.
You can believe in something different, but if what you're believing is wrong, but like
it's the way you go about
it. You can believe in something 100%, but she's believing that everyone is equal. Like she's literally believing that everyone. Okay, yeah, she's saying everyone has the same 24 hours in the day, whatever. And she's basically saying that, okay, even the ones that have to work 5 jobs to get to where she is has this say are in the same category as her and can get to where she
Yes.
is. That's what she's saying.
Yeah.
Someone who lost their parents and as in a flipping care home, whatever. Not care home.
Someone who's on
social
job
they have the same
allowance.
24 hours as me. They can get to where I want to. She's not saying it in a motivational way that if you work you hard, put your mind to it, this and that, you can get there. Even if I got here today, and you didn't get here today, it doesn't mean you can't get there tomorrow. Do you get it? More motivational way, not in the discouraging way. Where like, okay, because after that, someone can literally deep their life and be like, wow.
Damn,
I'm in a very bad
exactly.
position right now. Like, damn, I should really be where Molly May is right now. Like, what am I doing with my life? Like, do you get it? So it's the way she's saying it that's a bit.
I promise you, I understand both of you lot's points, but I just believe if she does not believe she needs to apologize, she does not have to.
But she did apologize, so obviously she believes.
Yeah, but it's not enough. You just even said that the apology wasn't an apology. She was only being like, like if you. But I'm saying like, and you know them apologies being like, okay, guys, I understand how I came. Like basically changing my point of view. That's like, you know them type of apologies, like saying, okay, I understand what I said. It was wrong. If I don't believe it was wrong, I'm not going to say that.
Okay, so if someone came to you now, Divine, and offended you and literally hurt you. But then they believe that
they didn't
hurt you. Would you be
Then
fine with the
stand-
fact that
but
I shouldn't apologize to you?
Yeah, but stand with that. Then obviously with me, I know
Where
how
are
to.
your morals then?
No,
No,
Divine, no, it doesn't work like that.
How?
Where
It
are your
doesn't work
morals?
like that.
So someone genuinely hurt you, like it can be anything. Like someone genuinely like did something. Think of the worst thing someone could ever do to you, but they believe that what they did was right. You wouldn't want them to apologize to you.
And obviously how I react, if they don't feel no guilt after it, if they don't like, if they stand by, I'll leave it as that. Like I can't force
Yeah,
you.
you
If
can't
you believe,
for-
exactly,
yeah.
if you believe what you did was right, and how you came about everything was right, I can't physically change that.
No, but you're saying that you don't believe that they have to apologize to you.
Because you don't believe. If you don't believe it, you can't. Like what you're apologizing for, that means it's not even a meaningful.
I would believe that you have to apologize to me, but if you don't apologize to me at the end of the day, that's your own. Do you get it? It's fine, but
then
I would
that-
believe that you have to apologize to me.
No, I wouldn't want to take that, because then that means you're not apologizing to understand the reason why you're apologizing.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
but you're still saying you will accept an apology of something.
no,
that
that's what I'm saying. If you don't apologize at the end of the day, I'm saying if you're in the wrong, but you believe that you're not wrong, like you have to apologize to me. But if you don't apologize at the end of the day, okay, don't apologize. But I would believe, regardless of the fact that you think you're right, or regardless of the fact that you think you're right, you have to apologize to me because what you did was wrong.
But I'm literally.
But you get what I'm trying to say?
I get what you're saying, yeah. But you're saying how I'm taking it right now is like, even though they've done something wrong to you, you still believe they have to say an apology. But if they're accepting and saying, I don't want to apologize to you, they don't have to.
Who are we talking about? If it's someone random on the street,
no, just in general,
like someone
if
that
someone
you know,
hurt
like
you,
someone that hurt
I understand
you.
what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but that's what I said. Like, that's what I'm trying to. I don't know how to explain. I get what you're saying.
Okay, let's
I
put it as
understand.
me and you in it. You've hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
Pure, like disgustingly. Cool. I'm saying, okay, what I'm playing your part. Like I'm playing your belief. Yeah. You're like, nah, like Divine, like. I mean, peace, like you've actually hurt me, like I deserve an apology, but you don't believe it, but you're still expecting that apology regardless of whether they believe.
she wouldn't say I want an apology.
That's what I would try to explain to you that what you did was wrong. And if you don't believe that what you did was wrong and you don't apologize to me at the end of the day, fine. But I still believe that I deserve that apology from you, and you understand that what you did was wrong. But you don't have to say it.
And it's
But I
an
still
apology.
believe-
But she
I-
will think in
some
her
sort
head-
of remorse or
Yeah,
some sort of
some sort of
apology
remorse.
is needed, required. But if you don't believe and if you don't do it, okay, I will let you be.
Because at the end of the day, like, it's like what Peace was saying a few videos back here. We tend to forget that everyone is different. We all see things differently. If, for example, Peace had hurt you really badly, yeah. At the end of the day, you two are friends. So it's like, I feel like regardless of whatever the situation is, because your Peace's friend, Peace should be in a position where she should apologize for hurting her friend, not necessarily for what she done, but for the action that it has caused. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. But then you're not apologizing for what you said. You're still standing by for what you
be. Now
believe.
she's literally.
Do you get what I
believing
mean?
She's saying what you're
my
believing.
point is like, you're apologizing, you're defending my point.
You're right now.
You're apologizing for upsetting
Yeah.
Peace right now, but you're not apologizing for what you said, what you believe. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I don't believe, I have to apologize for what I believe in. Sorry,
I think it depends on the situation, because if it's a thing where what Peace had really hurt you, then I think Peace is not, like, I don't know how to.
No, but then you're putting emotions in it because you know how she is.
I'm giving. Yeah, that's how I'm basing it off of you guys. I'm not basing it off of anyone else.
Okay. No. Okay. She's backing your point.
Yeah.
But
I
understand what your point.
What you're saying. Sorry.
So like.
So I think that, like, with like all the apology posts, all the apology videos that I've seen from like multiple different people, no one believes in it, and it's
I don't either. I don't think
like,
it's genuine. It's because it took backlash for you to apologize. Deep it before you even edited, posted, all of that. You thought, you believed what you said was okay.
No, but in some situation, you'd have to. Not saying that you have to, like. In some situation requires something to happen for you to realize the impact of what you did or what you said. Because obviously, if you're going about doing something, you wouldn't know that you did something wrong until
it's brought up.
Do you get it? Like, if again, going back to, okay, if I hurt someone, for example, I wouldn't know if I hurt that person gently until that person brings it up, or until I see, like, oh my God, like, do you get what I'm trying to say? I will go about living my life not knowing that I hurt you. So sometimes it does take
and even
it.
For like things like, let's say something that you done years ago that you don't even remember, years ago, where it was a thing where you were in a totally different mindset, headspace, where you were living a totally different life then, and then you're now in a totally different life now, and people bring it up, and then you apologize for it. People on social media will not believe you, period. But that's what I'm saying. Where where do you draw the line? Like when is it okay for people to take responsibility for their actions
in the first place?
Huh?
That's my question. Why are you so bored going back 10, 20 years ago?
It's social media. Whatever's on the internet, it will always stay there. Even if it's there for 1 second, it will always be there. Like, there will always be someone or a group of people that will just, like, that's just how it is. That's just internet trolls, isn't it? Like, there's nothing we can do about it. But, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, where do you draw the line in terms of accepting that someone has taken responsibility for what they've done, and they're even doing things to, like, move forward? Because there's this one person, for example, this one American influencer, and, like, back in the days they were saying, like, I don't even know what they were saying it, but like, apparently that they would say things that were racist. But then, like, years later, when people brought it up here, she apologized for it, and then she started doing things for, like, the black community, for the Hispanic community, for, like, ethnic minority communities. Do you get what I mean? So she's actually doing something, but it's like just the simple fact that she's done that one thing, whatever she does, no one will believe her, and that's what pisses me off.
Like, but at the same time, do you feel like, I'm not trying to be, I feel I respect what she does in it, but do you believe she had to go out her way to do all the, like, extra work?
She didn't have to, but she chose to.
Can I actually finish your point?
Which shows that there is good in her.
Literally,
she didn't have to do that.
Good, and, like, to literally, from whether, I don't know how to say this part, what I want to say now, but whether, I think, in a sense, like, whether people believe in her or not, she shouldn't care, Because if you know genuinely in your heart that you are genuinely sorry for what you did and what you did,
people will see it naturally.
do you get it? Like, regardless of what whoever sees, the fact that you did it yourself should be enough for you. If other people think she's just faking it, she's just doing it just to prove that blah blah blah, okay, let them say their own thing. Like, you shouldn't care. But as long as you believe in yourself that you're genuinely sorry, you know you're genuinely sorry, and you regret what you did or what you said,
then it shouldn't matter what
any other people say. That's what I think. So with this social media thing, people cancelling and people coming to apologize online, whether it's fake, whether it's real, okay. At the end of the day, it's only me that would know. Even your own mom, she might think you're faking it as well.
Exactly.
No, but listen, social media is a good and toxic place.
Yeah.
No, but like social media is like it's a good place and a toxic place at the same time. But obviously everyone needs to know how they want to use it. If your niche is being toxic, because I know there's a hashtag saying messy TikTok. Like, if that's what you prefer, it's like your preference. But just know how to handle yourself and know you're ready to take all the backlash.
Exactly.
You know, people in the comments that like if they recognize your account and you're always giving negative, like they will know you as a negative person. But
it's true.
anyway, Sha,
every action comes with consequences.
We move.
Literally.
I'm Nigerian at heart.
Oh, guys, let us know in the comments what you guys think about social media these days. Don't forget to listen to us on our audio-based platform. Subscribe to our channel, please. It just helps.
Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, helps us reach a wider audience. But
It doesn't take a lot to just press a red
do you know,
button.
just click quick
it
like,
actually
quick
does.
subscribe.
No, it does not.
You have to go like this.
Anyways.
You have to do like that and then press it.
Sorry.
Good.
Chat to us later.
Bye.